Hi, everyone. Welcome to Talk 214, where we get to talk about the district we all love. Welcome to today's episode about American Education Week with our special guests, the District 214 Board of Education. I'm Paul Kelly, Elk Grove High School principal. Let's go! Well, Mr. Walker, and I just want to thank you for your service to the district. It's just a pleasure to work with you.
Well, first I wanted to give you these flowers.
Oh, thank you.
On behalf of all of the board.
Very nice.
You know, I have to. I'm in the flower business, so I have to always put the plug in for growing. But it has something to do with what we stand for in the district as well.
Oh, how's that?
Well, I feel we continue to grow with the educational programs and growing our students with the career paths and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I always look at the connection. You know, the flowers need a lot of things to grow. Everything has to go right and has to be aligned. But the connectivity between all the educators in the building to every person that touches that kid's life throughout the building just as important.
It's a pleasure to have Ms. Millie Palmer. We'll get to you later, Mr. Petro. We'll have a chance to hear from you. The last time I was this close to two attorneys, it didn't end well.
I've been recently super impressed with our facilities. You know, you just walk around the schools and you see things like a nanotechnology lab, like healthcare labs, the law and equity classrooms that really look like courtrooms. There are so many examples of things like that here that you look at those spaces and you can easily understand how the educators can use those spaces to help kids imagine different futures for themselves.
You know, Mr. Petro?
That's President Petro to you.
Man, I'll make a note of that, Mr. President. What's your, what makes you proud about District 214 and the way we do things here?
My focus at this point is to talk about our athletics and the coaches that we have, the trainers, the athletic staff in general, all the people that maintain our facilities and our tracks and our pools and all of that. We have tremendous facilities, and it creates opportunities for all of our kids to get involved and be a part of the school and a part of the community.
Those staff members that do that, they're not doing it solely because of the dollars they might receive. It's definitely a labor of love, and the time that's put in, all those coaches and sponsors putting in that extra time.
Absolutely.
They do that because they care so much about our kids. So thank you for all that you do.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you,
Thank you
Paul,
very
for
much,
all
Paul.
you do and all of our educators.
So, Mr. Dustling,
Yes.
please explain.
This is Rolling Meadows High School's marching band, Shaco. And it's to show that I support the fine arts in this district.
Isn't there some other way you could show that?
I could just say that, but this has the real meaning, the real me, if you like. Would you like to wear this?
I really wouldn't.
Well, maybe we can put it over here.
I guess you could. Just slide it over. Thank you.
We have staffs in fine arts that they're just not even comparable to the staffs at the other districts. So the staffs are just absolutely amazing.
And that's not even to mention art and dance and all of the other programs.
Same thing.
Mr. Heineman, you know, some people like George Harrison, you're the quiet Beatle, the
Yes.
quiet board member. What brings you here tonight? What's your source of pride in District 214?
The awesome career pathways programs they have. There's just so many opportunities for students throughout the district to find something that they're passionate about.
Mrs. Kreutzer, so you're the only board member from Elk Grove Village, huh?
Yes, I am. Lived in the
Interesting. How do you
village
feel
a
about
long
that?
time. I love it.
Do you?
I love being on the southern end of the district.
Right, yeah.
How do you like it, Paul?
We're so happy to have someone from Elk Grove Village on the board.
I think the biggest thing that always impresses me about District 214 is that we're constantly reinventing ourselves. We don't sit on something, okay, that's good, and we don't have to look at that again.
Mr. Younger, you know, you've been on the board for how many years now?
It's, I believe, since 2011, so that would be 8 years.
That's good. Good math. You're a Prospect graduate, I can tell.
Hersey.
Exactly. Well, Mr. Younger, as a prospect parent, I'm certain there's a great deal you're proud of throughout District 214. Any particular highlights?
Yeah, actually, what really gets me excited about the district is when I hear about collaboration. It's all about finding the best way to teach our kids to learn and do well.
Board members, I'd like to thank you once again, Mr. Dustling,
Can I have
Mr.
my
Heineman.
hat? Thank you.
Of course. And maybe you could tighten up that chin strap.
I could.
Mr. Dustling, Mr. Heineman, Mrs. Kreutzer, and Mr. Younger. It's been a pleasure, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great rest of the day.
All right, thank you, Mr. Kelly and my fellow board members, and helping us recognize American Education Week. We are so grateful for all that you do in District 214 to make this a great place to learn. And we truly appreciate all of your efforts in helping our students and our community succeed. Thank you.